Hello and welcome. You are watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdo bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. In order to promote skills development and collaboration between schools and industries, the Don Bosco College DBC of Panjim and the Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry GCCI signed a memorandum of understanding on 6 aims to implement development programs and promote innovation and entrepreneurship. The Sector for Missions of the Salesian Congregation plans to launch on February 11th, the monthly anniversary of the Missionary Day, the first video of a new series entitled Cagliero Life. The videos of just about a minute will present a theme or feature related to the Salesian intention of the month. We hope that they can be used as a useful tool for animation, discussion and sharing within the various youth groups. The idea is that the videos complete the paper missionary bulletin Cagliero 11 and the missionary prayer intentions as an integral part of the project explained by Father Pavel Zenisek of the sector team. After a year of renovations of the Ronda Don Bosco Street in Vigo, the sculpture of Don Bosco has been relocated in front of the Church of Maria Auxiliatrice, a few meters from its original location. The monument, built on the initiative of the former students of Vigo and inaugurated on March 27, 1966, is now at the beginning of the road, thus having greater visibility. We have to wait until the end of the work to get an overview. The work is by the sculptor Camilo Nogueira, 1904 to 1982 of Vigo, and is centered on Don Bosco, who is approached by two children with a horizontal frieze representing all the young people of Vigo happy to be with their friend. The sculpture will continue to play a leading role in the Galician city for what it represents, the gratitude of the alumni and the commitment to youth education. The Salesian province San Lucas of Venezuela (VEN) organized the first training and accompaniment meeting for the teams of management of the educational works of the Salesian and the Daughters of Mary Help of Christian, with the aim of designing a joint working methodology in response to the educational situation of the country. On January 30th, the solemnity of St. John Bosco, presided over by Monsignor Francisco Panfilo, SDB, Archbishop Emeritus of Rabaul, Salesians, Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, Sisters of Charity of Jesus, friends and benefactors participated in the Eucharistic celebration. In his homily, the Archbishop reminded the faithful to imitate Don Bosco, the Church, in presenting the saints as models of life, wants us not only to admire, appreciate and worship them, but much more that we imitate them. On February 7th, in the parish of Sao Paulo, the Superior of the Salesian Visitors of Angola ANG, Don Martin Lasarte, presented to the members of the Salesian family of Luanda the Strenna 2021 of the Rector Major, Moved by Hope, Behold, I make all things new. During the 59th session of the Social Development Commission, which has taken place from 8th to 17th February at the United Nations headquarters in New York, presented the pioneering work the Salesians carry out in India to track down children who have fled and disappeared. The data was presented by Ms. Maheshwari Balan, a researcher and analyst at the Salesian Network YAR, Young at Risk, during a webinar held on 9th February and focused on the digital technologies used to track homeless children. Rosignano Monteferrato is a municipality in the province of Alessandria in the Piedmont region of Piedmont. It too, like many other municipalities of the Monferraneiro territory, is very linked to Salesian history. Of particular importance, human, ecclesial and Salesian, he is the figure of one of the most illustrious sons of Rosignano Monteferrato, Monsignor Ernesto Coppo, Bishop and Missionary of the Salesian in the United States, Australia and Italy. February 10th, the memory of the victims of the Foibe. The massacre of Italians killed in the foibles and the resulting exodus of around 350,000 Julian Dalmatians from Istria, Fiume, and Dalmatia from the end of World War II until the early 50s. To commemorate one of the most dramatic pages of Italian history since 2005, every February 10th, we celebrate the Day of Remembrance, a national civil established by Law 92 of 30th March 2004. Cartlor M. Voices recently released their album Con Allegria Misa, and the works of Don Bosco, Your Dream, and Thank You for Counting Me have been released. These two musical projects were released the year it was celebrated the bicentennial of Don Bosco's birth. Building and not destroying. This will be the focus of who will be on the video game. Discovering Diversity on the Tracks of Diversity presented to the press on February 1st. Not a war game, but the peaceful game that uses one of young people's favorite languages to educate about human diversity. A working group composed of girls and boys from different cultures and religions included in an age group ranging from 14 to 30 years old, representing 50% of the working group, that is for the other half is composed from religious people, representatives of the institution that promote the project and professional figures such as communicators, pedagogists, culture and tourism experts. Monsignor Melchor Sanchez de Toca, Under Secretary Pontifical Council of Culture, said, Pope Francis, in his encyclical Brothers, made an invitation to everyone to build a human brotherhood starting from diversity. According to Scripture, Sapienza created the world by playing, and only by playing will we be able to do it again. The video game plot features some teenagers of different religions and cultures that are invited by their teachers to do a research on a territory, discovering the beauties of cultural heritage, both material and intangible. 8th February 2021 will be recalled in the history of the Salesian province of New Delhi, as its leadership was handed over from Reverend Father Jose Matthew to Reverend Father Davis Mani Paramben, the new provincial superior. As the Salesian province of New Delhi celebrates with joy the silver jubilee of its erection, the province recalled with grateful hearts the myriad of blessings and acknowledged the Lord the Good Shepherd for his presence and action in the province. The province remembered with affection and appreciation all the conferences of the province, benefactors, well-wishers and members of the Salesian family who shared in the building up of the province. The province expressed gratitude to the outgoing provincial Father Jose Matthew for his hard labor, patient endeavors and wide outlook in nurturing the Salesian province of New Delhi through its teenage transition to adult maturity and prepared the province to enter its silver years. Father Jose has reformed the institution and led to the steady growth of its mission for poor youth. Umbrella is an animated short film that I found by chance and that touched me to the depths. It is the first Brazilian animation short film qualified for this year's Oscars and is based on a real life story. In the words of directors Helena Hilario and Mario Pise, in making the short film, our dream and goal was to translate a painful memory into art to spread a beautiful message of empathy and hope. A sad event inspired us to create a beautiful story. We couldn't stop thinking about how valuable our memories are and what we should put ourselves in each other's place before we jump into conclusions. In 8 minutes and without any words, Umbrella speaks to us only through gestures and sounds about empathy and the importance of not judging. It reminds us that this world is thirsty for love and that every gesture, however small, if it springs from the heart, counts and counts a lot. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.